Hi Cancer, Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Reading School, 14 by Alma. Happy holiday season to you, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Please make sure that you listen for your rising sign and for your moon sign. Please understand that all of these three videos, the video for your sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign, will carry information for you. These are general readings. If you like to schedule your private reading, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You also visit the website www.amalightworker.com. I'm linking all of the contact information in the description box down here below. If you want to know more about how to participate in that week's VIP coaching program, email me directly at amalightworker@gmail.com. And for those of you who are interested for download and purchase, I already uploaded a whole new video, a whole new reading for your sign. It is an Akashic reading with advice and predictions for you for 14. And the link for that, if you are interested, is down here below in the show more description box. Please don't forget to follow me, to subscribe in the channel. So please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the little bell notification icon. Set your preference to be notified every time there is activity on this channel. This way, not only you are going to be notified when I upload the monthly videos, just like this one, you are also going to be notified when I do live streaming. This way we have an opportunity to chat live. I do give live readings, and you want to be notified about that. For this reading for you, Cancer, I did open 3 cards from the traditional tarot deck and 1 more additional card from the Angels Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. The general feelings that I am picking up for your sign, Cancer, Cancer sign, rising, and moon, have to deal with some kind of a passion being reawakened. Many of you could be taking some kind of a chance. You'll be taking a chance in love. You'll be taking a chance in a business project or with a business idea. You'll be hearing during this time important news or notifications coming to you from important institutions, one by one, fighting negative people, negative relationships, negative forces, and negative situations, and trying to move forward with high hopes. And as you are doing so, you have to deal with your own sense of insecurity as you are moving forward, fears and uncertainty, or even some issues around money. So that was the general feeling. Now I will break it down one by one. I will tell you the meaning of the card first, and then I will tune into your psychically. Why is it that this card showed up in this reading for you? So this is the first card that wanted to show up for you in this reading, the Fool. To me, it means taking a chance, taking a risk, starting a new journey with high hopes for a brighter tomorrow, for a brighter future. However, please be careful. Make sure that you have a plan, preferably a plan A and a plan B, and careful not to be taken advantage of. That's the meaning of the card. It also focuses on trust, contentment, high ideals, opportunities for a brighter tomorrow, choice, and personal effort. Now allow me to tune in so I can figure out what does this mean for you. Some of you are participating in some kind of a course, training, coaching. This could be a hobby. You are getting in touch with the very essence of who you are. You will be getting in touch with your inner child, with your inner joy. For some of you, it is work that proved to be very rewarding. You're going to share a lot of laughters with a lot of people in your work. Some of you will be attending courses or classes. You could apply to get into different programs, different schools, different colleges. Some of you will be learning about either tarot, astrology, Reiki, how to communicate with animals, alternative medicine. You could be learning how to do a video streaming, how to do a YouTube video. For some of you, I keep getting an image of picking up sewing, learning how to sew, fashion, design. So to all of you, there's going to be some sense of a passion, of a hobby reawakened, and you are going to pursue whatever your passion is or whatever your hobby is. You are getting ready to start some kind of a new chapter. For some of you Cancerians, this new chapter that you are about to begin, it has to deal with a relationship. This could be a relationship or a marriage that you already have. Now this relationship or this marriage is entering some kind of a new cycle. And for other ones, it could be a completely new relationship. You could be thinking of investing into some kind of an idea. Somebody approaching you with some kind of an investment idea. Maybe they're going to ask you to invest in them. You could be having ideas about starting some kind of a business on your own, branching out on your own, or even be self-employed. You are looking at different pieces of the puzzle because many of you need to put something together, and you're looking, researching for different information and other things that you need to put together this project. It could be in regards to put some kind of event together. It could be in regards to putting some kind of a gathering together. It is holiday season, so many of you are going to have to deal with holiday celebrations and different gatherings. So for some of you, you could be looking forward to some kind of a holiday gathering. You could be the one organizing some kind of a gathering and get together. You are going to be rewarded in some ways for some kind of a work that you already did. This will be happening in the place of work. You could feel that a relationship that you have will be rewarding because you did put in the time and the work to make this relationship happen. Other ones still need to find some resolution because either recently you had some kind of big transitions, big transformations, communication issues, feeling misunderstood. Some of you need to get some clarification, some clarity over a situation. You need mental clarity and mental focus. For some of you, that energy and this new beginning is going to shift toward that new beginning when you regain your mental focus and mental clarity. You could be thinking of traveling. For some of you, you could be planning now for some kind of a travel or even a possible move that could be happening either in spring or early summer in 19. You are going to be hearing some kind of a news coming to you from a child that you have, a grandchild that you have, and they're just saying it's going to be interesting to hear that. The next card that you have is the Seven of Wands. To me, it means fighting one by one negative forces, negative energies, negative situations, negative people, so negative relationships, so even friendships, negative communications, so anything that is negative around you. It also means preparing for a fight, not being certain about the outcome, but preparing for it anyway. It means that you also need to be aware of the challenges along the way and to be aware of other people who want to take an opportunity away from you. For some of you, there's going to be interesting situations happening in the workplace when you have to either really go after what you want to achieve in your work, a promotion, a raise, and you have to, in other words, clear the air about something. Maybe this could also be other people competing with you, okay? to get this raise or to get this promotion, or even other people trying to get credit for your work. Communications again are coming up as being very difficult. For some of you, they are talking about a family circumstance. If there was a little bit of tension, misunderstanding between you, a family member, or about a family circumstance in different ways, and it's going to happen in different ways for different Cancerians, family will come together. If these misunderstandings were happening between you and a friend or a group of friends or a community of people that you belong to, a social group that you belong to, one by one, different aspects of this will be clarified. Because again, I keep getting people coming together with you. You end up being celebrated in some ways, or even being at the center of attention. You need to get some rest. Some of you do think way too much. You'll be having too much going on in your mind. You have a lot of concerns about a job situation. You'll be having a lot of concerns around money. You'll be having a lot of concerns around a particular transaction, financial transaction. And unless you calm down, bringing yourself to balance, then how are you going to resolve this? So make sure that first and foremost, you are calm, okay? You need to do whatever you need to do to fight overanalyzing, overthinking, or even your inner anxiety. So please take a deep breath. Your morning routine is going to be very important, I keep hearing, for you Cancerians in this year. So you could change your morning routine. You could be more consistent with your morning routine by pay attention to your morning routine, because it's going to dictate how you're going to take on the rest of the day. You are going to be exchanging important messages, emails, fax, documents going back and forth, correspondence, either with a lawyer, an attorney, a CEO, a spiritual leader, the leader of a community. You could be communicating with a club, a country club, an organization, a college, the director of some kind of program. For some of you, you could be communicating with a dean to a department. So you're going to have important exchanges of information. You could be sending out invitations. You could be the one receiving tons of social invitations coming to you from other people. Many of you are going to expand your social network, and you are going to expand your social circles. For some of you, this could be a lot of communication between you and a person who maybe lives at a distance from you. So you find other ways to communicate with them if it's not possible for you to see them more often. And it could be in regards maybe to a new love for those of you who are going to have a new relationship unfolding, happening in November. The next card that you have is another great card. This is the Pope, the Hierophant. It means opportunities, divine help, prayers answered. God is intervening to help you. When you get this card, it also means that you are going to leave most troubles behind you. But also, maybe some of these troubles have yet to happen, and then God is going to intervene. Angels, energies, forces around you are going to intervene to help you through this, so you can leave these troubles behind you. It also focuses on establishments, the truth, understanding, new opportunities, family structure, higher learning, and higher education. Some of you are going to dip your toes in new waters. You'll be trying new things at work with your profession. You'll be trying new things of doing your work. You deal with new family situations and new family circumstances. You could test out different things. If you have a business, or you'll be trying different ideas, different things, and test them out, how they're going to work or not. You could be testing a relationship out, testing out a relationship. You could be testing a friendship. You could be testing different products and see how they function, or different tools. For some reason, there's going to be some kind of a testing that you are going to participate. You could be granted high honors coming to you from family members. So remember, there's going to be some kind of an event or a gathering when you are going to be honored. Some of you during this time could be getting some kind of a license. You could be getting a license to start a business. You could be getting a license to get married. You could be granted during this time a visa to travel. You could be granted some opportunities for you to proceed further with some kind of a legal or an immigration related situation. So it feels like you are moving to the next stage of it, whatever this legal or immigration situation be for you. You could be communicating with a priest or a spiritual advisor, or the leader of your whatever faith you have, the spiritual leader in your community. Some of you could be participating in charities, raising money for children, donating, volunteering in some ways. Some of you could be getting a pair of keys will be granted to you. This could be in a symbolic kind of way. You know, the secret to open doors, opportunities being, doors opening up, doors and opportunities being opened up for you. For other ones, this could be a key to a new apartment, to a new home, the keys to a new car. Some of you could be thinking around some kind of a safety deposit. You could be purchasing a safety box. You could be in the bank that you have, you'll be asking them for some kind of I don't know what they're called when you purchase a box from them to store things. A lot of you could be a little bit focusing on the safety around you. At the same time, not only about your physical safety, the safety of paperwork, documents, important documentations, and files that you have, you could also be a little bit concerned around the safety around your emotional heart, protecting yourself emotionally. Even though some of you are opening up to love, are opening up to meeting, at the very least, meeting new people if you are single and looking, but at the same time, you could also be in the lookout not to get your feelings hurt. There's going to be Some of you are going to apply for something during this time. Either you're going to fill out some kind of application, filling out forms, filling out applications. You could be applying for something during this time, and the answer for that could be granted to you around January or spring. But it seems some kind of energy for any of you to apply for whatever ideas you have, whatever you want to apply for. Fill out those forms, go after those interviews, applications. So do the work now. The next card that you have is Five of Earth and Five of Earth. Sorry. So I will read the card first, and then I will focus to hear what's the meaning behind this. Fears surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others. Uncertain self-employment. So let me see, why is it that I got this? Because so far, any of these cards were pretty good. You need to take a calculated risk and a calculated chance. Whether it is in regards to a business, an investment, it is advisable for you at this time to open your mind, to follow instructions and advice from professionals, from people whose opinion you trust. You need to take some kind of a risk, but at the same time, make sure that this is a calculated risk. There's going to be a circumstance where either the truth will be revealed, you could be revealing the truth if it is up to you. You could be hearing other people confiding or finally revealing the truth. This could be happening among friends. This could be happening in a place of employment. This could be happening in regards to money. This could be happening in a family circumstance. You need to be a little bit more open to also hear the other person's side of the story. You need to be a little bit more open into getting advice, okay? At the very least, listen to that advice and then decide whether you like to follow that advice or not. But most importantly, you need to trust yourself, to learn how to trust better in yourself. Do not let fear get in the way. Do not, even when it comes to yourself, do not let yourself get in your way to success. Fears have been very powerful. Fears have been very loud in your mind, in your heart. Now you have to figure out step by step, what do you need to do to conquer your fear? For some of you, there's going to be something being granted to you in regards to a debt. Maybe you applied for a loan, something in regards to a credit card that you need to figure out, maybe negotiations. There's going to be a situation where some of you need to negotiate, and there's going to be some kind of a negotiations or mediations coming up. This could be for you. You could be doing so on behalf of another person or on behalf of a client, on behalf of a company. So negotiations or some kind of a mediation between different parties. May not be the best ideal time for some of you to purchase something new, to purchase maybe a home, because I keep hearing that unless you know everything, all the paperwork, unless everything is done and checked twice, do not fully proceed with something until you have heard all of the experts, people who need to do an inspection on that home, people who are going to clarify everything in the contracts, in the paperwork, everything that needs to be done. So if you're not completely sure about something, unless you get a second or a third opinion, everything is done and checked twice, then you proceed to sign this contract or something significant around a home or a property. It could also be about the selling of a home or a property. Some of you end up purchasing some kind of a business that not prove to be rewarding right away. You need to put a lot of your efforts and work and maybe invest a little bit more money that originally you were planning for. The reward becoming a little bit later. You're going to feel drawn to nature. It's like nature is calling you. Take time to connect with nature. Take time for a stroll in the park. Take time to observe all of the Christmas and the holiday decorations. You need to de-stress and get in touch with your inner joy. And the best way for you to do this is by being in the nature, being outdoors. You could be receiving some news around money during this time. So it's going to be about money. It could be in regards to an inheritance, workers' compensation, in regards to a lawsuit. Whatever this is some kind of news in regards to money. Could also be in regards to financial aid. So maybe hearing news in regards to money. And generally speaking, I keep getting that for a lot of you Cancerians, You're going to feel that some kind of a burden has been lifted off your shoulders. You're going to feel that you are able to enjoy more of your daily routine, your daily life, and generally speaking, you're going to have some kind of a feeling that you are falling in love with life again. Life could be better again. There is some kind of a sense of restoration of peace, hope, passion, and that zeal for life. And you don't have to necessarily be in love for you to experience this. Let me see what else. There could be news around a pregnancy or a child being born during this time. For did not necessarily be you, but you are surely going to be very happy and excited about this news. I hope that this is making sense to you. Thank you very much, Cancer. If you'd like to know more, I already did a whole new reading, a whole new video for your sign. It is an Akashic reading with more advice and predictions for you for download and purchase. And the link for that is down here below in the show more description box. Email me for a private reading, amaletworker@gmail.com, or visit the website www.amaletworker.com and email me directly if you like to know more about weeks VIP coaching program that I created for you. In the meantime, happy holiday season, Merry Christmas to you, and Happy New Year. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you later in the next video. Bye.